That's kind of funny. Good morning, good noon, good evening, wherever time and place you're listening to us from, straight from the 909. It's Mark, Ali,
what up?
Myself, Isaiah, and together, that's hip hop. Please don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. It really does mean a lot. We don't just say that just to say that. Today, we're discussing an MC who built his career on razor-sharp lyricism, who carries a deep respect for hip-hop roots and is committed to conscious storytelling. From his early works with Mos Def and Black Star to the solo projects, Talib's flow is agile and precise, weaving complex internal rhymes with an almost conversational ease. He's known for pairing elevated vocabulary with street-level relatability, often addressing social justice, politics, black empowerment, and personal introspection in the same verse. His delivery is direct, yet smooth. He can rap over soulful boom-bap just as effectively as over more experimental modern beats. Kweli's legacy is that of a bridge builder in hip-hop, keeping the culture grounded in substance while still engaging in mainstream ears. He's part of a lineage that kept conscious rap thriving in the late 90s and 2000s, influencing a generation of lyricists like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Joey Badass. Beyond music, he's embraced activism, using his platform to speak out on racial injustice, community issues. While not always the commercial juggernaut, Kweli's career is still proof that integrity, artistry, and cultural impact can outlast trends, cementing him as one of hip-hop's most respected craftsmen. We're talking about his debut studio album released on November 19, 2002 by Rockus Records. Despite Kweli still being considered at that time an underground artist, he still found commercial success, which is kind of crazy. It received wide critical acclaim and had some commercial appeal from the song Get By, produced by Mr. West. It peaked at number 21 on the Billboard 200, number 6 on the top R&B hip-hop albums chart. 3 singles were released from this album: Good to You, Put It in Your Ear, and Waiting for the DJ, Gorilla Monsoon Rap, and Get By. Despite positive reception, the 2 singles failed to make an impact on the mainstream charts, so the label decided to not release the 3rd single. But Kweli didn't give up. Him and his manager talked it over, decided to pass out his single to a number of popular radio DJs across New York, and then he got some help from DJ Enough, and boom. So that's pretty incredible. It received radio airplay in the early 2000s. It charted on the Billboard Hot 100, Get By did, where it peaked number 77, becoming Kweli's biggest solo hit. Yep. The remix featured Kanye West, Mos Def. All these guys have former names. Jay-Z and Busta Rhymes. And it aired for a short time on the New York hip-hop radio. Today was an album that Mark chose for us to cover. Mark, what led you to choosing Kweli as being the album to talk about this time?
We have I think this is going to be the fourth album. No, third. It's the 3rd album on the Rockus label that we have.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Let's just talk about the Rockus hot
Yeah.
streak that we have here.
The Rockus is a whole movement.
Rockus is a label. We haven't covered Lyricist Lounge Volume 1 or 2 yet, but we have the Rockus label that was shining at the moment. Mm-hmm. Rockus Records had this incredible mix of talent. To my wrestling heads out there, it was 2000's OVW.
Yeah.
You're talking about like they had Pharoah Monch, Mos Def,
Big L's last album.
Mm-hmm. I think Sound Bombing was a great compilation. Cool G Rap.
Lyricist Lounge Volume 1 and 2.
Lyricist Lounge, yeah.
We had
what a movement, yeah.
Company Flow.
We're in a good position here with listening to Kweli because this conscious rap gets such a bad label.
Yeah.
They've subverted it into boom bap rap. They've subverted it into backpack rap, which that's just a disgusting title.
Ugh.
So
when back then all we knew was, this is just the real hip hop. Yeah. Now it's categorized as backpack rap and stuff like that.
And what really I hate to go on a tangent here, but what really didn't sit
ahead,
well.
man. Go ahead, let it fly.
What really didn't sit well with me is when it ultimately came out in admission from himself, where Kanye West basically admitted that he was backpacked for the sake of the popularity of it.
Yep.
And
No, but that is true, because during this time you see Kanye in the circles with Mos Def, Talib, Pharoah Monch, Common.
and I thought he was about it. I just thought he
so
was
did
like,
I.
I just thought he afforded better
Everybody
clothes
did.
for a little bit.
And
We all did.
He kind of was, to be honest. Like, he kind of was like this grassroots figure at first.
But
because
it's what is a grassroots figure if it's all goes to shit when he admits that he's not.
it goes back to that quote, like, you live long enough where the hero turns into the villain almost, maybe. I don't know.
Believing in your own myth.
Maybe.
I don't know. It just, that's where it kind of got sour to me, where I'm like, dude, that was a cool era. It was the
It was a
backpack
dope
era. Like,
it was
but
such a sick era.
So with Talib Kweli, in quality, I wanted to make sure that we put emphasis in this moment of time where this is one of his early albums, but this is after the Black Star Project.
Yeah, that's
Correct.
crazy.
This is where it's like the momentum's been there.
Yeah.
And then Reflection Eternal came out too.
2000, I believe. Yeah.
2000. Yep.
Bro, this guy, he was on this is barely his prime.
Right.
He's like, his peak sound doesn't even come till a couple albums later.
I agree.
That's crazy. Yeah.
It's something to appreciate. I like this moment of time because this is where we had mainstream media was kind of putting them on the shelf with the exposure done by Chappelle Show. Peace to Dave
Yes.
Chappelle, by the way,
yeah,
because
that's
he
He-
was putting everybody on the map
Man.
on national television.
Yeah.
Plus,
The Roots,
not just
Roots, Common, all these guys.
and not just national coverage, but he had ratings.
Yes.
That's where people tuned in to Chappelle's show,
Yeah.
bro. And to couple with all
I
that,
love shows like that, by the way, that infuse hip hop like a part of. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
And-
That's ill.
and around the 2000s, this is where we kind of had our ear to the underground sound of actually back in our day,
Right.
with trying to find out who's who.
Back in our days.
That was hip hop.
When you had to actually like look for stuff.
We had to do the searching.
Our version of digging through the crates was digging through the
Actually
LimeWire
digging
searches.
through crates, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Yeah,
You're
we weren't digging through crates. We were digging through
Yeah.
LimeWire searches. And,
Yeah, somewhere, yeah.
You know, downloading and you know what I mean. That was our digging through the
I'm
crates.
excited, and I'm excited to bring this out too because this is just that moment in time.
Oh, yeah.
This is that moment in time
Yeah.
for us, and we have a lot. We have a lot on our chest to discuss.
Yeah,
this is
and
the perfect album to do it with.
And it also brought Kanye's sound to the forefront.
It did.
You know, with the what they call it, like the chipmunk.
Yeah, the chipmunk
Soul
samples.
samples, whatever. Like that kind of brought that to the forefront where like Common was starting to do it, like Mos Def, like all these guys were starting to jump on that, and then that ultimately led to Kanye. You know,
This was
dropping
was him fresh off of Blueprint.
Yeah.
You know, Blueprint was the first
Oh, yeah, that's
album
right.
that
Yep.
really put Kanye on the map.
Right.
And then right after that, he
As a
goes into-
producer.
as a
Yeah.
producer, right? Because his main goal was to be a rapper.
Yeah.
He never wanted to be a producer. It was just
the vehicle
that's
that
how he
got
got
him
beats.
to be, yeah.
It was just, well, I need beats, so he started making beats. I need beats to rap to. You know what I mean? So that's really what it was.
It's a weird odyssey.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he never wanted to be a producer,
Right.
like ever. Like that was just, I need beats to rap to, so
Right.
he's making beats.
And
The
it led
guy
to
that
the
made
College
Jesus
Dropout.
Walks, the beat, did not want to be a producer.
Yep. The dude-
That is immense talent.
Yep.
I can't take it away from him.
No.
But I've always said I just liked him as a producer. I've always wanted him like
Yeah.
as a producer.
Right.
Because his beats were,
insane.
Oh,
Insanity.
yeah.
Insanity. I
you
mean,
cannot.
the 3 songs we're gonna do are all Kanye
Yeah.
beats.
Yeah.
The three-
That's
Can't-
crazy.
in the 2000s, you can't escape him.
No,
Yeah.
you couldn't. You
no,
couldn't either.
Nope.
No.
But yeah, this
He was with Rhymefest. Like he got a lot of little like, and then with
Dolly
Rock
Peoples.
Nation, and then with Rockefeller, it was just like it
he
was
had
crazy.
the bridge. He
Yeah.
had the streets and still having the
Mainstream.
the backpack. He had it. He had both sides
Yeah.
with ease. You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, Mark.
And then everyone that's anti-Kanye, I bet that there's pictures of you with the shutter sunglasses.
You all messed with him at
Yeah.
one point. Everybody did. At one
We can
point.
expose you real quick.
If not at any point, for sure, college dropout, you mess with them.
I mean,
For sure.
at one point, there's
Yeah.
nobody who just hated Kanye his whole life. That's just a lie.
Yeah.
You would just be lying. I mean, this album, you know, again, he did, you know, he has a few beats on this album. And again, Talib Kweli, the biggest song of his life, is
Get by.
produced by Kanye West. You know what I mean? It's just a fact. It's his biggest record. And I mean, I remember this is when MTV2 was just coming out, and I swear
MTV2.
it felt like every day. I rarely saw it on MTV. I think I might have saw it on BET maybe twice. But that video for Get By lived on MTV2.
The T stood for Talib on MTV2.
It
Also,
lived
the
on MTV2.
introduction to John Legend too, as well. Like that was my introduction to John
Yes.
Legend.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
Talk
this
about
whole
someone
era,
else that's undeniable in the 2000s.
Yeah.
this whole era. I mean, but that when you mentioned Dave Chappelle, like that, the vehicle that his show provided to the soul. This is the soul Quarian era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This is when all of those artists are all making records together. Like I said, the Roots, Kweli, Mos, Common, Jay Dilla still alive at this point,
Dilla,
rocking
too.
with them all. He got some beats on this album. You got Q-Tip, you got Erykah Badu. Like that whole conglomerate was really, really strong at this point. Like between I'll say 99 and like maybe 05, really till Jay Dilla passed. Really, that was like the peak of that era. And you could not get an album without some type of collaboration with those people.
Oh yeah.
Again, this album as an example, Dilla has some beats, Mos is on a song, Black Thought's on a song. You know what I mean? Like that was when they were all in the hut together. You know what I mean? And I feel like Chappelle saw that and then brought that to life when he got his own show.
Yeah.
When he got his show, again, this is Kanye's first time ever performing on TV. Kweli's on TV, Mos is on TV. He puts, freaking De La Soul on TV.
And then even even still the fact that he still was like in doing Hollywood movies and stuff, but even had like roles in Chappelle's show.
Yes, yeah. Most Def would do some sketches.
He'd do some sketches.
Yeah, Most Def was in some sketches like
the Black
that.
Delegation.
You know what I mean? Like he really just understood this sector of hip hop.
Yeah.
To the point where it was so big where they had a double XL cover. You know what I'm saying? With Dave Chappelle, Kweli, Common, and Kanye.
It was almost like Dave Chappelle was a rapper, but he was
he was just a vehicle. He was a
accepted
vehicle
in that circle.
And
even to this day, they're like close friends and whatnot.
To this day, and to the point
and
where
he features on the album as well.
Yeah, he'll be on their album
Does
doing
that
skits.
he does it for Reflection Eternal, pretending he's Nelson Mandela.
Yeah.
He's in the intro to Quality.
Right,
Yep.
yeah, he's in the intro.
And it's
they did a podcast later on together, Most Def and all them. Yeah.
And it's to the point where even like you got like he had the block party.
That was such a big deal. That block party,
such a crowning moment.
That was definitely one of those moments.
You had the Roots on there. You had Kweli, Mos, Kanye, Common, Dead Prez.
Because nobody was doing that.
And then obviously the other big thing, the Fugees reunited.
Yeah.
At the block party. You know what I mean?
That's huge.
You know what I mean? And that's such a hip hop. It's such a hip hop moment where you can actually rewatch it. It's become a meme now where you can see J. Cole's in the crowd.
Oh,
J. Cole was there watching this. You know what I mean? While he's still in college at St. John's.
That's crazy.
Like that's how much of a cultural movement this era was.
Right.
You know what I mean? So with Quality just being one of the many pegs of this era.
Yeah.
If you were around, you can't. I mean, Talib Kweli was my first rap concert. My first rap concert ever was Talib Kweli, and this is when he dropped the second Reflection Eternal album.
Oh shoot!
I forget Revolutions Per Minute. That's what it's called. And great album, great, amazing concert. He's one of the best rap performers. On stage, there's not many rappers better than Talib Kweli.
The special guest at the New York State of Mind tour. When he was doing the Highland round over at.
I mean, I wonder how things would have looked without him informing Black Star with Mos Def. Like
that affects two timelines,
Subtract Kweli. Mos Def would have just went on a double run or something. I don't know how.
Honestly, I feel like
I don't know.
Not to bring up another episode, but it's kind of like that Clips thing where Kweli kept the name alive. While Mos Def was more sporadic in his releases. You know what I'm saying? Kweli was the more consistent one. Mos might have reached higher heights as a bigger name and had the bigger album with Black on Both Sides and all of that.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
But Kweli was the more consistent one. You know, and he's like the big boy in the group.
The harder worker was Kweli, but then like Mos, peace to him because his talent spans, to the theater.
Correct.
Yes.
But his gap in time for Black on Both Sides to the New Danger, you're talking 1998, to 2004.
Right.
I was waiting for that album,
Yeah.
like that. Because I was on Black on Both Sides, just trying to. I like this album.
He's like the
What's the new
3000,
thing?
and he's like the 3000, and Kweli's like the big boy of the group. You know what I mean? Of the two, like most.
Oh, that's a good comparison.
Most typically gets the shine in that, even though the more consistent one is actually Talib Kweli.
Yeah,
and his consistency starts
Black
here.
Star is
together it's out of here. Together they're ridiculous.
That album,
you know what I mean?
The respiration that.
Twice in a Lifetime,
Brown
Skin Lady,
Hater Players.
Oh yeah.
Like I just feel like that was such a perfect movement, but again, I feel like
it was needed too.
It was much needed.
It was needed at that time.
It was much needed. This is when
the vacuum of Pac and Biggie.
Yes,
like,
all of that
needed a new wave.
And Kweli, again, me bringing up that concert, you know, at the end of it, you know, he does a song, one of the last songs on the Reflection Eternal album.
Right.
Then he goes off stage, and I'm like, he's not leaving here without doing Get By, is he? Like there's no way he's leaving here.
That's his genre-defining hit.
Like he's not leaving. Like there's people that came here just to see that song.
Just to see the song.
Yeah.
There's no way he's leaving. So everybody's, you know, Kweli. He comes back out. He does another.
He's such a showman, bro.
He does another song, and then he ends with Get By.
Yeah, it's like he wasn't gonna do Get By or something.
Because I'm like, there's no way he's not doing Get By.
Biggest record. Yeah,
I want to before we close this part of the segment out. Like I want to ask you guys too, because this I feel my answer to this is yes, but I want to get your guys' perspective. In this moment of time, did you guys feel that like hip hop, like the underground conscious movement of hip hop was back?
Oh, it was
Yes,
absolutely. This is the peak.
Full circle. Yeah.
This is the peak of when it became. It was like cool. Like it was deemed cool to like the backpack rap.
This was like from the valley, it's to the peak again.
This is.
And to be honest, I felt like 50s was the opposite of it. Like it was pulling in the other direction.
Correct.
Yeah. Now, in retrospect, I appreciate what 50 did. But
absolutely.
At the time when 50 was out, I was kind of on the other side. Right? He was the anti. Yeah. I was kind of on the other side. So it's interesting. Like in retrospect, I appreciate him, but at the time, I felt he was in this other lane.
Yeah,
of like
it was
driving,
the opposite of what was going on there, and I feel like this is when the quote unquote backpack rap was like bubbling. In as far as Get By was an actual hit. Right. Like it's a hit record that charted. Yeah. You know what I mean? Even though it's quote unquote backpack rap.
Yeah. But like entered in the lexicon of games.
Yep.
Commercials, all of
Get By was a hit record. And then you get to, you know, I feel like the absolute peak of this is College Dropout.
Yes.
It's the album that it's backpack enough to be respected, but it's mainstream enough to sell.
Yeah, you don't talk about that era without talking about.
Yeah,
but these albums built up to where College Dropout is where it is. Yeah. Like College Dropout would not have succeeded without Black Star, Things Fall Apart, Phrenology, Quality. You know. What's the Reflection Eternal album? First one called
Train of Thought.
Train of Thought. Yeah. You know what I mean? All those albums working and doing, you know, like Water for Chocolate. These albums built
led to this peak of College
Dropout.
That was like the ultimate Chipmunk soul you could get.
All of it.
Yeah.
But the reason why I bring up College Dropout too, obviously, because Kanye was around producing for these guys, but also on College Dropout. Common's on there, Kweli's on there, Mos Def's on there. Yeah. All three of them are on that album because that's the movement that he, you know, circumvented
culminated or whatever.
You know what I mean? Right. But College Dropout was the culmination of the bricks, the blocks, the building blocks from all of these other records to what we ended up getting with College Dropout.
Yeah, that's a big point to make. Talking about like style of Talib Kweli's, like what's the style like?
I think there's nothing better than a conscious rapper with a chip on their shoulder.
Yeah.
You know, there's with Talib, like you feel that there's the lyricism's there, but it can be tame, but that's not his style. There's this aggression to him. There's this revolution that he has to push forward. There's this topic of the song that he has to push forward, but it's very aggressive.
Oh yeah,
it could get real nasty too. And his punchlines, dog.
Yeah, it's like borderline Chuck D-ish.
I got more babies than Ashanti songs. Yeah, and then he does the "Oh baby," dog. It's wild, bro.
Yeah,
you know, we the ones that these Spice Girl MCs wanna be. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like his punchline game is very slept on.
Yeah, it's slept on.
It's slept on because we got all these other MCs.
To me when I'm in my prime, like Optimist.
Come on, like everybody, we hear about these other great punchline MCs. Talib Kweli is never mentioned in that conversation, and he should.
Your style is as preposterous as an androgynous misogynist.
Come on, man. What?
Dog.
That's insane.
We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones.
Like,
bro, like that's a punch. Like that's a hard punchline.
Yeah.
Like he knows how, or even like on I forgot, it was In the Mood. He said we attacking from a different Kurt angle. You know what I'm saying?
The wordplay is unmatched. Yeah, it's
nuts.
Yeah,
so
it's
but he also has this gear he goes to that I love. It's like this rapid fire thing where he just goes and like he does it on. That's why I want to do the second verse on Get By.
Yeah,
because he goes into that rapid fire spin cycle.
You almost
thing
get lost in it. It's like
where it's just like, what is he doing? You know what I mean?
He almost like unlocks like a subconscious or something.
And, and it doesn't feel rushed with how he can enunciate.
And like even like on like one of my favorite, little kind of even the whole verse, but on what's this on the definition with on Black Star when he starts the verse, he was like Brooklyn, New York City, when we paper heroes a Biggie and Cats, like he just goes when he does that. Oh my, I love when Kweli does it, but I also like that he doesn't overdo it. So when he does it, it feels special. You know what I mean? Like he really is a spitter. Like if you know rap, you gotta fuck with Kweli.
Otherwise, most def we wouldn't have fucked with him if he, he had to be at a certain caliber.
Absolutely.
Level.
I want to know that story.
Yeah,
I want to know that.
I need the origin story of that. Like how did like the real? Because I remember only thing I know from that is I just remember Kweli mentioning like he would see Mos around. Like he said he would be like suited up going to like auditions for plays and stuff. But then we'd be ciphering in the streets, and he would just stop by and like spit a little cipher real fast on his way to auditioning for some place somewhere. And he's like, "Who is this dude? Like, what? Who is this guy? Like, we all sitting here looking hip hop and all this, and fresh off spray painting graffiti everywhere, and here comes this guy, looking like he's about to go to a job interview." But he steps.
Most is different. Like, and I mean, we're talking about Yasin Bey, everybody, but Most is different, man. He's one of those MCs that, like you said, is definitely he can hit a higher echelon of like special. He's a specialist. Like, if you were to choose like a vacuum of like just these MCs who had such a cut to tape unique style voice, Mos is one of those.
One of the best '90s debuts of like a solo MC
ever. Like
you say rapper, but like MC,
who was just it. Like Mos is one of those.
And one thing I like about Kweli too is like he knows his place in the game without, but he doesn't like hide his, confidence. He knows he's dumb nice. Yeah. But on the flip side, he also like has the humility.
There's levels to this.
He knows the humility. Like he always gives Mos his like he gives Mos so much praise and adulation. And even also for younger artists, like how he bigs up J. Cole a lot. You know what I mean? Yeah. Even I love the story he told about the song he did with Kendrick, because he was like, they do the song. It's Kweli, Currency, and Kendrick. It's called Push Through. Super dope song. But on the song, like, I think Kweli's verse might have been, maybe 20 bars, 24, 16, something like that. Currency does like a 16 or whatever. Kendrick does like 32 bars and going crazy. And he reaches out to Kendrick like, yo, verse is dope, but it's kind of long. Maybe kind of trim it down a little bit. And Kendrick's like, nah. Like, and I'm like confused. I'm like, well, this is my song. How he's not? But then I realized, so I put the song out as is, and it's getting all this love because everybody's like, who this Kendrick guy? What is he doing on here? Blah blah blah. And then I'm like, okay,
this is like the early.
It's like this is like it's like Section 80 time. And when the song comes out, Kweli's like, oh, okay, I get the bigger picture here. The song got way more love because we let him spaz the way he did on there.
Wow.
And
peace to him on that. Cause even the Kendrick side, even having the guts to be like,
say no, like nah, you know what I'm saying?
That's the egos clashing, but then both yield on both sides because they're like, okay, cool, like Kendrick didn't budge, but Talib was like, let's see what happens.
Yeah.
And he's like, he's like, it was the right move to keep it the way it was. It made the song bigger on the internet because everybody's
And then
going
now
crazy.
that makes
on this.
Kweli respect Kendrick now. in a whole different way.
1,000%. He said I looked at him in a whole different light after that, and
Because everybody that we
recognized-
talked to in our like circles or that came across Kendrick, oh, they were like, oh no, we knew early on he was the one.
Yep.
Like there was no question.
And that's like
about
Kweli's his confidence / humility. He walks that line so well. Humility / confidence. Like he knows he's dumb nice, but yet he also can give it up to others. But he knows how to. But he'll show out on a record. Like he'll show out. You put him on a record, you better come with your best verse.
Yeah.
Kweli is nasty.
He is nasty.
Like,
Don't get it twisted. This fool.
He's one of my all time favorites.
Because we've seen conscious rappers with no chip on their shoulder.
Okay, yeah.
And you see that their ceiling can't get high because if they start getting mad, it's like, where'd this come from?
Exactly.
You look at Doodlebug from Diggable Planets.
Oh, there's a good one.
The group as a whole, Arrested Development.
Absolutely.
Just like you don't want to see them mad.
Right.
But like Talib's able to get both, though he has the best of both worlds because he could be super conscious or then he could spaz out lyrically.
Absolutely.
And he's like somebody who you don't want mad.
No.
Because when he gets mad, it's going to go up.
Yeah.
And he loves, I mean, he's a real student of hip hop. That's why, like, one of my favorite phases in his career when he was doing his podcast, The People's Party. Yeah. That
Did
podcast.
He stopped doing it?
I don't know. I just haven't seen it. Maybe he is still doing it. I just haven't seen anything for a while.
I thought it was
He's
still
been
going.
his Instagram's non-existent.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything in a while. But I just remember the peak of it from like maybe let's say 2018 to like 2021, 22.
Okay.
The interviews. I mean,
He has sick interviews.
I mean, everybody from Quick to Sky Zoo to Game to whoever, Jadakiss, like he's so tapped into whatever element of hip hop you're doing, and he can give it up whether you from the South, the West, the East Coast, street rap, party rap. He knows how to understand. Like he's not this stuck up conscious rapper that looks like he understands everybody's place in the game.
He's definitely tapped in for sure.
He knows that okay, this lane is good for this reason.
Yeah.
You know, they provide this for that.
Right.
I provide this for that. You know what I'm saying? And and you see it in his collaborations. I mean, he's worked with so many freaking different rappers. You know what I mean? I think he has an album with Styles P. Like
when I heard him with DJ Quick or
You know what I'm
DJ
saying?
Quick
DJ
on
the
this,
album?
I was just like, it was such a. I did not expect that.
Yeah.
Like DJ Quick and him,
Yeah.
like,
Doing
on
a
the
little
West-
G-Funk track.
Yeah,
and
doing a little G-Funk.
he even mentions on it, you know, I'm still bumping balance and options. Like he's letting you
crazy.
know I actually listen to this guy. Like I'm not we're not just doing a song to do a song.
I think DJ Quick heard him first. Like he heard a mixtape or something with Kweli and actually fucked with it. It was like, this is sick.
Kweli really blew up on the West Coast from the Blast.
Oh,
the
okay,
Blast,
so that's how
the
then.
Blast was big out here. Like it made a lot of Cali stations played the Blast. Like they might not have played much else from Train of Thought, but the Blast was heavy out here.
DJ Quick says somehow a copy of the demo landed in his house party or something like that.
Oh wow!
Somehow, so it was that's how he got a hold of
he
it.
Kweli is just he's just so important, and I mean even down to here like just back to the punchline thing. But when he was like on definition, he was like, my name is in the middle of equality, like. For him to have, you know what I mean, quality. You know what I mean. Then the album's name Quality. You know what I'm saying?
With Kweli.
Like so like for him to have that his mind is just
You can't pronounce my name. Say it phonetically.
Right.
Literally, you just
Kweli.
say it phonetically. You can pronounce it.
So he,
Kweli.
you know what I mean? He recognizes every angle of who he is as an MC and as a person, and
And then
that's why
piece
he's
with
one
them
of my
connecting
favorites.
with high tech too, taking a chance on a producer
Natty?
up
Right.
and coming,
Yeah.
from Ohio. Like
Yeah.
that was crazy. Who nobody gave a damn or gave a chance to.
Yes.
Like, Kweli was like, why is nobody fucking with this guy?
Right.
Like,
He's like I said, that's the definition of him being tapped in.
yeah, tapped in.
He's
for
tapped
sure.
in for real.
For reals. This album cover. What do you guys think when looking at this album cover? We see, for those who are listening in, we see it's very simple. White background, and then you have like a square frame of Talib dressed in all white with the white jacket on. He has some like wristbands or like a red watch or something, and then he's wearing his cap backwards, looking to the side, and then Talib Kweli with quality written in red underneath it.
Give the little character selection square. Looks like a character selection from
yeah.
Choose Your MC.
It does.
Yeah, quality.
It's,
Yeah, I'm trying to think what I pull from this. Like, I know the whole idea with the album title Quality was exactly what it says. He's trying to focus on bringing the high level of that over quantity.
And with the look, it looks like the title of the album weighs heavy on him, like in thought.
Okay.
In thought.
Mm-hmm. It definitely, you get the vibe of introspection, like you're going to get that here. What else I get? I mean, for one, he's fly, of course. You got to be fly on the album cover. Mm-hmm. And then, I just feel like it's just a continuation of what he's trying to do and build.
It almost looks like the same. Let me look it up real
The
fast.
colorway is also cool too. The white with the red.
Yep.
Like I noticed he's wearing a white jacket with the red trim, but then also on the album cover you have a white background with the red in Quality.
It almost kind of. I mean, he's looking the opposite way, but it kind of reminds me of like how he's looking on the Black Star album.
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
He completes both looks.
You know what I mean?
One way to this way, one way to the other.
Black Star album, he's looking to our right.
Yeah.
The Quality album, he's looking to our left. You know what I mean?
And even with the spelling with Talib, Kweli, the I's are lowercase while everything's uppercase. But you notice that the I in Quality is capitalized. Maybe the I in the name is supposed to represent the I, like ego I. And then you notice that Quality is the only thing not sacrificed in that, where you let go of the ego a little bit and you'll get quality.
Oh, that's interesting. All right.
You'll get a full-fledged, all caps Quality.
Right. That is different. Yeah, I didn't notice that.
I think the aesthetic, to me, it kind of pops out. The white and with the red.
Oh, absolutely.
Red will automatically catch your eyes.
Correct.
So that with the white background,
And then you needed
pop.
this off-white background too to actually, because otherwise it would just be all white and then you get the red frame.
Yeah. And I like the font. I like the font that he chose. The font gives it kind of like a grimy sort of
It's like a stamp.
street feel. Yeah.
Kind of.
Yeah. So dope album cover. Pretty simple. I don't
Very
think there's a
hip-hop.
whole lot to it, but just him, posing and
What's more conscious, what can look more conscious than you looking like you're deep in thought?
right.
Seriously.
Exactly. So classic album cover.
I wanted him to actually do like, he the missed opportunity here is the Quality. He could have just did KWELI.
Yes.
But I'm not him,
That's a
but that would have been
idea.
dope.
That would have been dope. Yes. Yeah.
It would have really screwed up the record alphabetizing.
Right.
But
Yes.
Quality. Yeah.
Quality.
That would have been
I
sick.
should have brought my copy. I have the copy of it at home.
That would have been ill.
Yeah, that would have been dope.
So this is the part of the episode where we transition and we go into 3 tracks that we voted on, and we cover the lyrics and we talk about what's going on in the lyrics, whether it's punchlines, wordplay, schemes, multi-syllables, whatever. So in this episode, we chose 3 tracks, which Ali had alluded to was produced by Kanye West. Man,
All 3 of them.
missing the old Kanye. Get By, Gorilla Monsoon Rap, Good to You. Those are our 3 choices. Get By, Gorilla Monsoon Rap, and Good to You. This album was really dope, though, all the way through. It really felt like he was on a good vibe on this one. I think I heard him talking about like his kids and stuff. So that was pretty dope.
Oh, the Joy.
I think so. Yeah, was it? I think
Joy.
it was Joy. Yeah.
Well, most definitely.
So that was pretty cool. I love that he had Mos Def on this. Still, pulling him out, getting him outside to still do some music.
Getting them outside.
So yeah, man, Get By is a big one. Big one. This one's almost like you couldn't really escape this track, this record when it came out. Like you would have heard it somewhere.
Oh no, Get By was everywhere.
Yeah, you would have heard it somehow.
Get By was a legitimate hit record.
Couldn't escape it.
I remember there was
Trying to see where it peaked on the charts. I'm curious.
I think it was like 6. Oh, the album has. Oh no,
the song.
6. 6 on the 2. I think it was 6 on 200.
I think I had it here.
Or 6 on R&B hip hop.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where Get By.
This singles. Yeah, you'll probably find it fast.
Get By on the Hot 100. Get By peaked at 77. Okay.
Yeah, 77.
Yep.
That's crazy. But I remember there was a game, I forgot what it was called, like Get on the Mic or something, where it came with a little handheld USB mic.
Yeah.
And you plugged it into the system, and then like one of the tracks, a piece of that game, it had like a lot of, it was basically karaoke, like a hip hop karaoke.
Oh, okay.
Get By was one of them. I remember that.
Okay.
But I know on probably somewhere in some commercials for sure it was there. Music video was also legendary.
I said,
you know, him overlooking the city.
I said, it lived on MTV too, man.
And I remember this, my cousin bumping this, and he was just like, man, like he was like Nick. I'm talking about Nick Ortiz. His whole full government name, Nick Ortiz. You can look him up. But
just doxing your cousin. Peace to Nick. You're the man,
peace
dog.
to Nick. But yeah, this was definitely a genre defined culture. Like, yeah, this was the one. Get by just to get. Oh yeah, no. The intro is crazy. It was like an ancient mating call or something like. And then you come in with the piano.
The Nina Simone sample.
What is going on here?
Crazy.
Yeah, mad crazy. And then the bass line too. So if you were to pick this apart as a producer, like how all this comes together is crazy.
Yeah,
the bass line, the drums, the piano.
Yeah, it was on
one. We sell crack. Sorry, let me start this over. We sell crack to our own out the back of our homes. We smell the musk of the dusk and the crack of the dawn. We go through episodes 2 like Attack of the Clones. Work till we break our back and you hear the crack of our bones. Just to get by. We commute to computer, spirits stay mute while our egos spread rumors. We survivalists turn to consumers.
Just to get by.
Asking why some people gotta live in a trailer, cuss us like a sailor. I paint a picture with the pen like Norman Mailer. Me, abuela raised 3 daughters all by herself with no help. I think about her struggle and I find strength in myself. These words melt in my mouth. They hot like the jail cell in the cell. Before car bailed me out.
Get by, just to get by.
We do or die like Bed-Stuy. See the red sky out of the window of the red eye. Let the lead fly on some G-rap shit. Living to let die.
This morning I woke up feeling brand new. I jumped up feeling my highs and my lows and my soul and my goals. Just to stop smoking and stop drinking. But I've been thinking I got my reasons just to get by. Just to get by. Just to get by. Just to get by.
That man.
Just to get.
Oh, what a song, man. What a hook. Like, and then he come through on this second verse. We keep it gangster, say for shizzle, for sheezy, and stay crunk. It's easy to pull a breezy, smoke trees if we stay drunk. Yo, our activism attacking the system. The blacks and Latins in prison. Numbers have risen. The victims lacking the vision. Shit, and all they got is rapping to listen to. I let them know we missing you. Your love is unconditional. Even when the condition is critical, when the living is miserable, your position is pivotal. I ain't bullshitting you now. Why would I lie? Just to get by. Just to get by, we get fly. The teacher got us reaching for stars. Not the ones between Venus and Mars. The ones who be reading for parts. So they can get breast enhancements and penis enlarged. Saturday, Sunday, Sunday morning at the feet of the Father. They need something to rely on. We get high on all types of drugs when all you really need is love to get by, just to get by, just to get by, just to get by.
And you know, peace to him. Like on this, there's some tracks out there that like they have their thumb on the pulse of like society at that current moment. Like,
yes,
this is one of those.
Absolutely,
he was like, this is what's happening right now. Yeah. Common has one of those kind of tracks. I know Most Def has one of those.
Absolutely.
You know, there's certain rappers that.
Yep, they know what's going on. Our parents sing like John Legend. Imagine other people watch. We rock like Paul McCartney from now until the last Beatle drop. Love that. Love that.
Beatle drop.
Love that part.
Yeah, shout outs to that song by John Legend too. Imagine.
Some people cry and some people try just to get by for a piece of the pie. We love to eat and get high. We deceive and we lie and we keeping it fly. Yeah. Oh, when the people decide to keep a disguise, cause they can't see eyes, they see the evil inside. But there's people you find strong or feeble in mind. I stay reading the signs. Yo. Some people cry and some people try just to get by for a piece of the pie.
We love to eat and get high. We deceive and we lie and we keeping it fly. Yo. Man,
he's even when the outro goes, still trying to drop some gems.
Yeah. You never hear the yo at the end of the song. It's always at the beginning.
Like he got some more.
Yeah. Don't stop it yet. Just the kid.
I love it. And at the end, you could kind of hear them saying, "It was like, long as somebody feeling that's what's up." I like that part. I always love when they just throw little nuggets. Yeah,
break the fourth wall real quick.
It's like, hey,
somebody gotta feel this.
Yeah. As long as somebody feeling that's what's up. Like, you just randomly hear that.
That's funny.
Love that part.
That is funny.
Yep.
Yeah, it's one of those tracks that just feels like it could go on forever. Like,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
You loop that for sure.
Absolutely.
Man, such a big song. But it also falls nicely. Like it's not one of those, like, I'm sorry to say it, Pharoah, but it's not one of those like Simon Says where that's the only track. Like there's others that like that also stand out too that we're gonna get into.
Absolutely.
Right now. But I only say that Pharoah Monch is his own unique case because that whole album got shelved because of other reasons. So if it had time to breathe,
it could have done more.
It would have been a different story.
Speaking of Pharoah Monch,
yeah.
Gorilla Monsoon rap.
We're going right into Pharoah Monch. Yeah,
Good song with Pharoah Monch on it.
that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know if that one will fit, Mark. You might have to try. This one. There we go. We're still professional here. We just got to plug in the charger. All right, so we move into Gorilla Monsoon rap.
Another Kanye beat.
Another Kanye beat production. This beat is crazy too.
Yes.
I don't remember it, but until I heard it again, I was like, oh yeah, this was crazy.
Yep.
Even the title alone is nuts.
Yeah, Gorilla Monsoon was a wrestler, old school wrestler and a commentator.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, Kweli be having his light wrestling references. He dibble and dabble.
That's tight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we go into the intro. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Let's do it. Kanye West, come on, blah blah blah. That was also a thing too, giving Kanye West a shout out.
Oh yeah, that was his tag. His tag was shouting him out.
You a genius, but then ultimately gets to his head later down the road.
He's like, yeah, I am,
huh?
Replay that part. That's what Dave Chappelle said. Replay that part. Chorus with Black Thought and Kanye.
Gorilla Monsoon rap. All the shorties like, who that? Got the whole crowd like, how you do that? You get smacked till you blew back, and your crew give me that like true that. Come through and all the shorties like, who that? Got your whole crew like, how you do that? You get smacked till you blew back, and your crew give me that like true that.
I hit these MCs with the grip of death like I was a Vulcan. Peace to Star Trek.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right, Black Thought. Okay, that's how we starting.
Hey, Star Trek real quick.
And a lot of ifs and ands. It's just straight talking. It's hard to swallow at times, so take portions. Biting off more than you could chew, create orphans. MC species endangered like dolphins. Rappers is spitting nails into their own coffins. Come here, the Dundee moves rocket launching. Black Thought, quit playing. Quit playing him close and back up off him.
Kweli, spruce to the tree, Bruce to the Lee, the real MC that your favorite rappers used to be. One by one, I knock them out like Schoolie D. My rhymes a eulogy. A flea could move a tree before you think you're moving me. What? I black and blue MCs acting new to me. Get smacked stupidly. They lack skills like the black community, like unity. Steal my rhymes hurt like Ali to friends. Phrase.
Yes.
Oh, phrase.
Down goes Frazier.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. Step off the stage to shout of Kweli.
Boom-bap. See, these four MCs came to get down, rearrange the rap game, change the whole sound.
Peace to Pharoah Monch. The whole style is crazy.
Nuts. You got to understand the plot to moving and grooving and always improving a lot to outfox the average Porsche box to talk. Break the bank on some old Frank Sinatra / I-Town / Philly. Check the blast from Geneva. You get slapped silly. Damn.
Kanye West, of course again.
Gorilla Monsoon rap.
All the shorties like, who that? Got the whole crowd like, how you do that? You get smacked till you blew back, and your crew give me that like true that. Come through and all the shorties like, who that? Got the whole crew like, how you do that? Damn, I love this song.
Okay, my sound drenches each of the five senses.
Wow.
And hold the shock value of electric fences. Woo, that's tight. It's truth or consequences. Ride with us or against us. Is you a dedicated soldier or you a princess, dog? I'm in it to win it and not for the wealth. Got a crib with the Grammy and the Gat on the shelf.
Damn.
with the Grammy and a cat on the shelf.
Right next to it.
Right next to it. That's crazy. Man, competition got a battle myself. And me and Kweli on a mission, hitting Pharaoh for help.
Peace to Truth and Consequences being an actual city in New Mexico.
Oh, damn, that's crazy.
Imagine being I'm from Truth or Consequences.
Consequences.
Wow.
From natives talking the trail of tears to players sipping Belvedere, we always coming well prepared and on my dog smelling fear. Plus, even from the Bay, they say you're hella scared. Truth, the consequences, in all senses be well aware. I bet you Talib was like, truth or consequence, that's good. Let me start off with that. Your style of underdeveloped here. Hell if I care what hardship you claim to see, but I could tell by your stare. You Fugazi, say your crew blazing, like saying Miss Cleo is a true Jamaican.
Piece of that commercial.
The God's do it
That
live.
infomercial was infamous.
Call me now for your free reading.
Have mercy.
If you were, what year span, what range was that from?
I was maybe like 99 to like 01, 02.
Okay, if you were around watching TV at that time,
Yep.
you were for sure going to run into Cleo.
Like 99, 2000 was
Yeah.
like the height of Miss Cleo.
Is your man left-handed? Yes, Miss Cleo, yes.
And she was just, she was getting it. She was getting
She was
it.
eating. No, she passed away not too long ago.
okay,
She did.
okay.
She did pass away.
I'm sure you kept tabs.
Oh yeah. Gorilla Monsoon rap, smell the fumes, get in tune with it. When I attack your city, y'all gonna think Dr. Doom did it. Spit it like white trash and seed spitting contest with a vendetta that send a better letter bomb to Congress.
Whoa,
I'm
vendetta send a better letter to what?
crazy. I'm pissed. Cumulus clouds and are ominous. Words to the words of the Ford. The rawness that'll restore your calmness. Unless you want to leave leave leg and armless. That's paraplegic for those who believe in bomb threats. Damn.
Talib on the outro, and that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Whoa, yeah. All right, so close to yeah, man.
The MC
K-West.
frequencies.
Yeah, man, that was a legendary track though. Kind of really fun to listen to on that one because the production's already there for you. You got space for Black Thought to Spaz. You got space for Pharaoh and then Talib. I mean, these guys are all in that caliber. Like, yeah, lyricism. That's what you're gonna get out of that. We move on to the third and final track that we chose here, and that's gonna be "Good to You." Good to You. Any honorable mentions here? I mean, there was the one I wanted to say.
Yeah, put it in the air.
Was it put in there? Which one was the one with DJ Quick? That was the one?
Put it in the air.
Yeah, that one's definitely one I wanted to say. That was just a crazy one to hear Talib on.
Yeah, that was
And
dope.
DJ Quick had a sick verse too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I like Waiting for the DJ was dope.
Yeah, that was a sick one too.
I like that one.
All right, so we move on to the last track, Good to You. This is the pre-chorus. My silent moments loud as the crack of thunder. My hunger like the crocodile that attacks the hunter. It ain't commercial or underground. It's true because I want to be good to you. I forgot how the melody of that goes, but already it's pretty crazy. Call it skill, call it game, call it glow, call my name like the Lord, all in vain, screaming like you all in pain, treated like a drug, all up in your vein, cause
Wanna be good to you.
we want to make squares dance and get the dough like Dozy.
Do-si-do.
That's crazy. Y'all roll with the pussycats like Josie. All spoiled rotten like ghetto groceries. Yo, I clutch the mic like your grandma clutched her rosary. Nice. That's crazy. I always like those bars. Like anytime it talks about a rapper, the way they handle the mic or whatever, that's always crazy to me. Swoop in the industry like a bird to prey. My stanzas got stamina, your verses lack vertebrae. I heard him say I was conscious rapper, but I'm a monster when I have to smack the shit out of your nonsense actor. Using my hands solo when I don't need Chewy over your head like your yarmulkes and kufis. Yo, I write screen gems. Y'all act in B movies. Type proud to be groupies. Followers in the herd running over your cliff. I'm the Buffalo Soldier. Smoke yell like dreadlock Rasta. Blowing the spliff. Loading a clip to spit high like you hold and blow in your stolen whip. Rolling the strip. Looking to hit cops. Now that's a 4 alarm. Black Queen falling off my arms. You could call it a charm. Matter of fact, call it what you want. It's up to you, bruh. Wanna be good to you. Yeah.
I like the Buffalo Soldier dreadlock roster. That was also kind of a homage to the Fugees.
Soldier,
dreadlock roster.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yep,
That was
ready,
definitely a
on Ready You Not. Yep.
Piece of the Fugees.
Mm-hmm.
That was a sick callback.
Yeah. You can get verse 2, Mark.
I would if my phone didn't.
Oh, dang.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, shoot.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Emergency code red.
Yeah, peace out.
Fallen soldier.
How many ever been in love? How many ever think they really think they thugs and to think without the drink and drugs? How many can get in with hats and sneakers on? Say fuck security and get inside and keep them on. How many think that gats make the weaker strong?
Ooh.
Can't do for self and want to snatch the plate you're eating on. That don't take heart, slave. Play your part. I'd rather jump overboard, face the sharks. We stay doing it later for the conversation. Hammers is cocked and waiting, is not debating. We ain't got the patience. You found poppin' shit. Come into town just to run you down like Papa Ditch. And dig a proper ditch. You lying like a politician. You proposition makes opposition like contradiction.
Golly.
What you propose is the opposite,
Yeah.
and it meets the opposition like contradiction.
Yeah, that's
Get out of my house. You ain't real representative. I make it happen. You ain't official. You tentative. You just the interim. It's sensitive. See how they catching feelings? It's so hot the sweat rises and the wet is the ceiling. And it wet the ceiling. Let me go back. Let's just rewind that back.
Wow.
It's so hot the sweat rises and it wet the ceiling. Barracuda, spit kicker. That's the crew. Wanna be good to you.
Shit. That was that part right there. He went crazy.
Yeah, he did.
Peace Talib for the
It's
assist.
one of those ones that could really create waves. You
Said
know,
we ain't got the patience. You found popping shit coming to town and run you down like a Papa Ditch. Dig your Papa
Papa
Ditch. You lie like
Ditch.
a politician. Your proposition me opposition like contradictions. That sounds like some Eminem shit. That's some shit Eminem would do.
yeah,
Like
it definitely
just,
is.
Just piecing those rhyme schemes
Yeah.
together.
And like you said, it's like he doesn't do it like too much.
Nope.
But when he
When he
does,
does it,
it's like,
it's always effective.
Yeah.
That conscious range is his real strength.
Yeah.
Of just having the,
Oh, yeah.
I can go there, I can go here, I can go there.
right.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, that's dope.
And then the third verse, we claiming shit, find a gangster movie, put their name in it, biting like there ain't no shame in it. You the hardest on the beat. I'm the fire that you playing with. You an artist in the street. I'll give you the blood to paint it with. Ooh. So yeah, I'm positive. I'm the best. Spit bullets to right. See, like I said, he'll let you know he
Flip
that
it on
dude.
you, yeah.
So yeah, I'm positive. I'm the best. Spit bullets to split your vest and deposit them in your chest. Dark is the flesh on my bones, calling Brooklyn home. Hang up on like I wanted you to meet my tone. Word, leave me alone like Michael Jackson, or there'll be more than butterflies in your stomach, waiting to see what happens. You see me out, know my crew is flawless. So-called gangsters need more security than the Rockus office. Damn.
That's crazy.
Yo, I thought you bust your gun. You just a big joke, thinking you a big pun. Oh, love that double meaning.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yo, Kanye, this the big one. Me, I'm just having big fun.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Talib's a menace, man.
That was hard.
And this is not even like, this is not the prime. You know,
No,
man.
this is
just
early.
Yeah.
Early. Like he's not even.
He's
where
not
he
at his
all the
full
way is.
power yet.
No, he
No.
hasn't even reached full power. Nope, not at all.
Yeah. It was a treat. Listen to this album. Definitely a callback. Like
Yes.
it just takes you to a place and time as well.
Yeah.
You know, this was a good time in hip hop.
And it was a real moment too. It's not like these hypothetical,
No,
everybody was here at this point. No, this was a real thing with a lot of real evidence that we showed you guys in the first segment.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, for sure. Man, what's the takeaways from this? What's the takeaway from this album?
I mean, we have more evidence. It's just the solo efforts that you needed to see from a duo
Yes.
that started first, like with Talib and Mos.
Yeah.
That like, okay, dang, he had a banger. Talib had a banger, and he had Reflection Eternal. Let's see what happens next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just the best type of thing that you needed to see because it just shows you that they're not a fluke.
Yeah.
either solo
Or
as
just
or
an
duo.
underground artist, because before he was known just strictly
Yep.
underground. This was like, oh no, he could be commercial success too.
Because Most had already had Miss Fat Booty, which was a hit record. You know what I'm saying? Like Most had a legitimate hit record from Black on Both Sides. Kweli hadn't done that yet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Get By, he finally got his. You know, and again, but he got it on his terms.
Right.
This was not him reaching for a hit. You know what I mean? I feel like there's been times like I feel like the on The Beautiful Struggle, I feel like he kind of tried a couple times. Like he had a song with like Mary J. Blige. Again, great song. I'm not knocking the song, but I feel like
You can sort of tell. You could kind of see the hints.
he was kind of trying to get a hit record with that. Whereas Get By was like, no, this is just a dope record that happened to take off.
right.
Yeah. And then Hot Thing on Eardrum.
Yeah, exactly. With Will I Am, like again, dope song. I love that song.
That's a good song.
I think he remember him saying this was one of his favorites to perform.
And you.
Yeah, you're saying like this was Kweli being Kweli.
This is
and
Kweli,
still
and it happened to go mainstream. This wasn't him trying to do it at all.
Yeah, or a special feature to make you like sound.
Nope.
Yeah,
And again, and getting a Kanye beat was not the automatic hit record that he wasn't known like that
sure,
yet.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, he was not that type of producer. Like, by
It's just a really good beat at this point, right?
Yeah, by 04, 05, people were chasing Kanye beats for hits.
Yes.
2002, that was not
It
the
was
case.
so early,
Nope, it was just a good beat, good song. It took off.
Yeah.
And for Kweli, like I said, it was in the Hot 100. Like for a Talib Kweli song to be in the Hot 100, that's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a big deal.
And he didn't compromise on it.
And no compromising to that as well. Yeah, correct. And that felt like a time when it was like, oh yeah, you could be underground and like still do it like that.
Yep.
Like it felt different. It felt like it felt cool.
Yeah.
Because like I said, the opposite to that you have was like 50 in that lane. So that was,
It's like literally like this came out I think November 02.
Yeah.
Get Rich or Die Trying came out February 03. So it was like
coming.
right after
It
that.
was coming.
Oh, my bad. Right after that,
coming.
it was coming. Right after that, the wave came.
yeah.
My bad.
So
Ali's an extremely passionate man.
yeah, he's like
He loves hip hop. He
cracks
loves
the
hip
whole
hop.
table.
My bad, Joe.
I mean it.
So yeah, piece of this album. This one's one to listen through and check out. Even the one with DJ Quick, man, that's like a little hidden gem in there to check out. Of course, guys, we're dropping episodes every Monday. I've been kind of saying this lately, though. I felt like our comments really haven't matched, the subscribership that we've been having, and we're just kind of wondering, what it is.
Help us help you.
They say, this space isn't really supported, and we're not the only ones that are kind of seeing the effects of that. So what we're asking is just your help and just doing a simple, like maybe a comment of your experience or something you liked about the album that really does help the conversation. It also helps, they always talk about the algorithms and stuff like that. That helps all that kind of stuff. So it does go a long way.
The same passion that you guys have for the interviews that we were able to get, that also needs to be shown on the album reviews.
Yeah.
Because we have over 150 album reviews by design. That amount of audience seeing into the interviews and subscribed should equally be showing that same support to the albums that they love.
Right. Because this is where the bread and butter is. We're dissecting albums and we're really kind of putting everything in context, Yeah. So this is where it's at. The interviews are great and all, but like we want to really do something different here.
Yeah. To the real ones that do comment, we do see you guys put in the work with that. You guys are the real ones that that help out, and those are the key ones. But we need more on different episodes that don't.
And we know you're out there. We know you're out there. We know like we get from time to time people hitting us up and stuff, but we need your help. We need your help.
Like Kweli, we just want to get by.
Yeah.
We just want to get by with a like or two.
For real.
Engagement. Why would I lie?
We go through episodes too, like Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, we got 168 episodes too.
Like Attack of the Clones.
Attack of the Clone.
But yeah, everybody, we're on the road to 5,000, which is remarkable. We are thankful for everybody that is supporting. Man, it's so dope. And we're dropping episodes, so stay tuned for the next. We have some good ones.
Yeah, and since we're wrapping up real early, but I still want to say peace to somebody within this triumvirate of co-hosts.
Yeah.
And Isaiah dropped an album. He finally dropped his album, The Renaissance. Long awaited. Good job, man.
Thank you.
I say that because this is something that was heavy on your heart to release.
Yeah.
You are, to your own fault, a perfectionist. And I'm glad that you finally met the perfect enough to where you were able to release this. And it's amazing. I'm glad. I'm glad you're able to show your artistry out there. So just giving you your flowers on that one.
No, yeah. And then, peace to you, to family who've been patient and who've been also supporting me and pushing me to also finish it. So thank you for that and for shouting that out. I'll have it posted somewhere sometime, and maybe Mark and Ali will interview me and just to kind of do a little reversal or something. Yeah. That'd be kind of cool. All right, go ahead.
Like you've never been here on the show. We're interviewing you.
Huh?
It's a pleasure to be here. I mean, it's my first time here.
What's it called?
Yeah. What's it called again? Let me give you a shout out. Isaiah and Nesquik are two different people.
Facts.
But yeah. Just wanted to give you a piece on it.
Appreciate it. Go ahead, man. Drop it on them, man.
To the MCs, drop a mic, drop a like, drop a like.
Quality.
Listen to quality reviews, y'all.
Some quality reviews.
Quality reviews over here.
While we beautifully struggle to make sure we get likes.
Quality.
All in your eardrum.
Yeah, all up in your eardrum,
Can't escape our train of thought.
All these toddlers.